me from the corner from me head. All he must send it, me a ball, me outfitted. The boy a big killer,
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is our first YouTube video. If you don't know already, my name is Janaya Renee. As you can see, I'm exposing the cuticle and pushing back that cuticle so that I can file and remove the shine from the nail. Now I'm gonna apply my nail tips. I use the Acrylic extra long nail tips square. We only do square. And I'm going to size the nail first. Make sure that it fits sidewall to sidewall. And then I'm gonna apply the glue and apply the tip on the nail. Now I cut my middle finger tip with my nail cutter, and then I cut the rest of them with scissors just to get an accurate, length check. Make sure they're all the same size. Now, when I'm filing, I start with the free edge, and then I blend the nail where the tip and the natural nail meets, and then I shape the sides to make sure that it's going to be a crisp shape in order for application to be smooth and an easier process for application. Now after I'm done filing, I'm going to go with my dehydrator first, my Young Nails Protein Bond second, and then my No Lift Primer last. Now I left application in real time so that you guys can see how fast that I move and how exactly I do my application. Get to this cuticle application, let me tell you, be careful. Do not flood the cuticle. Place it beneath the cuticle, not on the cuticle. You place it beneath the cuticle and you push it up and pat it and make sure that it's, by the cuticle but not on the cuticle. You don't want to flood the cuticle because that's going to make it harder when you're going to file and it can potentially cause lifting, and you do not want that. So you apply underneath the cuticle and you push up into the cuticle. Now when I start filing, you can start anywhere. You can start at the free edge, you can start at the side, you can start at the top. It really doesn't matter, but I do the sides first, and then I do the free edge, and then I do the top to make sure that the nail is flat and that there's no bumps, no lumps, no nothing. Okay, we are gonna have a flat nail, a structured nail, so that there's no popping off, none of that. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. Now, when it comes to filing, I do not necessarily recommend this as a beginner. If you're just starting, I would just stick to the file, but as you are filing, you go from one side to the other side, and you don't keep it in one place. Your drill should always be moving when it is on the acrylic nail, so that you don't burn your client, you don't nip them, or anything like that. This is my 4-in-1 drill bit from Amazon. If you want to know where all of my stuff is from, if you want to know everything that I use, if that's what you want in a video, comment down below. Let me know what other videos that you want to see. But if you want to know everything that I use and you want that in a video, let me know. And now I'm going to take my fine drill bit and go again around the cuticle just to make sure that there's no lifting. Now I'm going to use my buffer and buff that nail real good to make sure that it's smooth and ready for my gel application for any designs, any top coats, any matte coats, any coat, to make sure that it's ready and that it's smooth and it doesn't leave any scratches. Now with my fine drill bit, which you really can't see because it was out of angle, and I'm sorry, but I go over the nail and I make sure that it's smooth, and I do this personally to make sure all the scratches are off the nail so that it's easier when I do my gel application. But I also would not recommend that for beginners because you could have dips in your nails if you file too long in one place. I would just stick to the file. You can see the scratches so that you know that your nail is flat and that it's proportionate. So I would not recommend that for beginners. I would just recommend the buffer to make sure that it is smooth. Now we're doing a little Valentine's Day set, and it was a recreation, but as you can see, I didn't like the way that I started it, didn't know what I was doing, made a little mistakey state, so we're just going to keep pushing. You know, everybody makes mistakes, okay, but your girl got it together, okay? So we put them hearts on there, and we gotta add some glitter. We're gonna glitter it up. Everybody knows I love glitter. My clients love glitter. Glitter is it. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this Frenchie. Now let me tell you something about Frenchie, okay? Doing French is hard. And when people are like, oh, people charge so much for this and that and this, being a nail tech is hard. These designs are hard. Okay? Not everybody can do this. Not everybody has the patience for it. And that's cool. I do. And it's hard. So I charge for it. Now, I'm making this French look real easy, but this is really sped up. And I noticed that, like, it looks as if I'm doing it in regular time when I'm starting the Frenchie. But it's actually really sped up. I really take forever, but I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to these Frenchies because I came from nothing. Okay, my nails looked terrible when I first started. And now I'm really like that. So I make sure I take my time. I make sure that they look good. I make sure that they're the same length. And, you know, my girl was trying to figure out what she wanted to do next. We added a little snake. We added a K for her boyfriend. So shout out to him. But as you can see, I put the top coat in the pink part of the French. You're really supposed to put the top coat before you do the French. I forgot. But, you know, whatever works. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and comment too.